Alright, so what's up everyone? I just wanted to make a video on this because I think this is something interesting and um, I think this will really kind of make the plots definitely just so much better as far as being able to actually make custom plots and things like that. So what this is actually not like a whole building model. This here, I actually have taken this building model, what it originally was, and split it into pieces. So, for example, let's actually take a few minutes and rebuild that. So essentially right here, obviously these name things are just not, big enough, but so for example, these right here, these are named back wall. So this is what goes like on the back of where the doors would be. Um, and then I actually have filler sections as well. So this is basically just the roof and the floor. So essentially like you could add on to this building if that makes sense. But I need to make a like because this isn't a square building, so it's a rectangle, but one side is wider than the other. It's barely wider, but you get the idea. Um, but yeah, so let me show you guys. So for example, this building here, the way I put it together, um, I don't have a side door. So let's just add a side door basically. So delete that wall and let's just use the door side. So just like this. And obviously there's no grid system to my plot system, but you can actually get it very close is the thing. So like I have a gap here. We could retry if it really bothers you. You could retry. I plan on trying to have a grid system for this, but I just kind of wanted to see if this would actually work. So it somewhat kind of works. It's not the greatest thing, obviously, but needless to say, this is what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to get it to where everyone can just build what they want. There we go. So third try, I got it where there's no gaps in it. And now we have what this building actually originally was. This is actually what the model was. It had the solid wall over there, the door here, and the two bays. So, but obviously, for example, let's say we wanted to make this a three bay. Well, I deleted the whole thing, but hold on. Let's see. Garage bay wide. So let's replace the bays right quick. I'm actually gonna focus on this side. Alright, there we go. So we actually replaced that, got it pretty decent. And so now we're gonna delete this wall. Oh, okay, never mind. I think this wall has an issue. Okay, that makes sense. So I'll have to look at that. Alright, so there we go. Got it pretty decent, but just not gonna go too crazy with it. But so this is basically what I'm trying to be able to do. So we went from two bays to three bays, and then we have the back wall skinny. We can kind of assemble this back wall, kind of match them up, and then now you could actually use this broken wall and complete your building. So now we have a three bay like shop here. So Obviously, I didn't get it perfect, but it is pretty close for no grid system. It's, that's the thing. Like I said, I'll have to figure out a grid system, but this is what I would like for people to be able to do because that's, prime example. Um, let's say I want like a four bay, then you would be able to do it. Just place two of the two bay door and then put your walls around it. Like get it closed. Side wall, we'll use a door over here. Just get it close, line it up a little bit. And then back wall wide. There we go. So you can see it's not that hard to line them up, honestly. But again, a grid system would streamline this process and it would be good anyway for the fences. So, you know, basically having something like this, it would just make sense to take the time and figure out um, all of that good stuff. So, let's see. What is that? That's the back wall. Okay, we need the side wall. All right. It didn't look right for a second there. And so as you can see, we've got our building here. The only gap I have is right here. Um, but other than that gap, it looks pretty legit. And the thing is, we constructed this in a minute and a half, 2 minutes, basically. So yeah, this is what we're looking at. And then obviously you could, you know, if you really wanted to, you can do it. You can keep on going. We can add on to this thing, make some interesting, layouts. Is just what we're getting at here. For example, let's play with this a little bit. See those walls. I gotta make sure everything's good with those. All right, so let's actually take our sidewall, the door, and get a little creative here, and we'll add into this. So we'll get the garage filler wide. I don't know which way this is facing. I think it needs to go, yeah, it needs to be like that. So I'm gonna just try to use, that's close enough. Alright, so there's that. Obviously, we have a weird gap there, and that would probably be because we're trying to use a sidewall there. Um, I believe this is the sidewall side, so, um, we're just gonna build it anyway. Like I said, this stuff needs to be squared to be able to do this stuff properly. But then what you could take and do is actually do a garage bay over here. Yeah, you could do a garage bay over here. Would Yeah, obviously it's not gonna work very well, but you get the idea. We can get a little creative here. Let's actually try back wall skinny. Would this work right here? You can make it work. You could actually make this look good on the outside and then just have the problems on the inside. Like it's doable. And then back wall wide. Yeah, maybe a sidewall instead. Sidewall, no door. Just a little off on that. Sidewall, no door. There we go. It's a tiny little gap there, but alright. Sidewall, no door. Alright. And then obviously we've got some lines, but it's whatever. But just a really good example here. We've made a 4 bay down here, and then we have just random space here. Then we have another bay over here, and again, this is what I was talking about. Here's our imperfections. We have a gap over here. So you get the idea. It's not something easy to work with right now, but I think in the next update I am just going to go ahead and include this anyway. Just because I think this is something pretty neat to be able to have. And then people can get really creative. I mean, you could really go all out with this stuff. Might have to figure out what else sections to make for it. Um, and again, square it up so that basically the side wall and the back wall like work interchangeable, because that obviously caused some issues for us. Um, so yeah, but this is just something I wanted to make a video, just kind of make a video show this, and we'll just kind of see where this goes. So, anyways, hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one.